This came out of the workshop,
Yeah.
trying to get our code enforcement officer out there to do more. Clear intersections, visibility, address rocks within the right of way or other debris within the right of way, construction without a permit, things like that.
I'm totally in agreement with this. I think that, you know, we need a lot of more code enforcement. And I think that the guy that's doing it has done a good job, but he's just overwhelmed.
How is the work, I call it triaged, prioritized? How is his day, set out, his tasks?
Well, he does do, when staff or the building department or public safety require his assistance, he's got some directed things he's got to do during the day. Those are high priorities. Then he addresses anything that's a right-of-way issue or a public safety threat issue. Typically, your planning, your rocks within the right-of-way and things like that are lower level priority. Construction without a permit's higher level priority.
So the only other thing I would mention is the eyes and ears of ATHERTON are our police force. And what I would like to do is to make the police more aware that they are the eyes and ears. And they're not only catching criminals, but if they see things going on that are illegal or breaking our codes, that they also help in the code enforcement area so that we can, we can get more information. I mean, unfortunately, and I've talked to Ed Flynn about this, a lot of our police officers have blinkers. And,
Main blinders?
I've got blinders, yeah. And I've talked at length to Ed and to other police chiefs that we've had here. I want them to widen their focus so they can see things. And it's been a hard fight because, in general, I think policemen think my job is to catch criminals. But in ATHERTON, we have a different kind of police force. We have a community police force. And I just want to be sure that we try to teach them.
Yeah, we're eliminating any silos that might have been here in Atherton in the past. And the police department presently does work very cooperatively with our code enforcement officer. In fact, we've got a couple of cases that originated from the police department that Bob's now enforcing.
All right,
Can I get 2 seconds
sure.
through the chair? I'm all in favor of more enforcement, but I'm only in favor of enforcement with results. So I would like to see a little bit better, if we move forward with this, that one, we follow and track, because again, rules that have no consequences don't have, why have them? So again, I like to see closure, and I know that I've seen some carryover, and seen some carryover numbers. We give them additional hours. I'd love to see closure on stuff, dog with a bone. Let's get results, because I think people out there expect this. So, I'm in favor of enforcement. I just want to see.
Yeah, I think the reporting could be a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
I think his report is a little.
You're talking about one of the city manager's report. There's other versions of his report that we could probably provide to the council, but we do have to be careful. Some of that information is
Sure.
private.
And we try not to publicize the names of complaining parties,
right.
because that has a chilling effect on them coming
Yeah,
forward in the future.
Sure.
I think we're doing all right. I mean, I don't think we want to be a police
No.
town.
Right.
But I do think that, as council member we said, unless you have some oomph behind these things, nobody's gonna take any notice.
You're here.
So I'll call for a motion of the resolution to amend the budget.
So moved.
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Just make sure that all of these have the correct date.
Yes.
Okay, just so.
The new date.
Yeah, the new date. So our last item is a budget amendment authorizing $5,000 to be allocated to the public outreach of the Civic Center project. And I was going to bring one of our little postcards in that our staff put together last week for us to send out because we didn't have this amended, but I forgot to bring it. Anyway, because we didn't have any money to pay a printer, to authorize a printer, and we wanted to get it started as quickly as possible. So staff designed this little outreach postcard that we're gonna be mailing to people, letting people know about the design workshop on September 17th. So this is important. I'd like to, any public comment about authorizing $5,000 for public outreach for Civic Center? No public comment?
I'll make a motion that we approve it.
And I'll
Okay,
second that.
and I'll call for the vote, and aye,
Aye.
and it passed. So thank you very much. I noticed that there aren't many council reports this
There was a little
time.
hiccup,
A little hiccup?
yeah,
Okay,
because there was a lot of council
meetings?
meetings.
Okay,
So we're gonna, no,
And they
we
kept,
So-
can't seem to get an environmental impact, environmental group together. We've tried 3 or 4 times, we can't get a quorum.
yeah,
Some of the other meetings,
we may suspend
we've
that.
had,
The environmental.
we have had a library project.
Yes,
And,
yes.
but again,
I believe the meetings.
it's been postponed because the guy that's doing the work for us couldn't make it, so now it'll be rescheduled. We're doing a lot of rescheduling at the moment. I'm sure it's all gonna come together.
Okay, all right, so we have no future agenda items. Any public comments at the last, it's your last chance. Okay,
Motion to adjourn.
adjourn this meeting
So
at
moved.
10 minutes to 9.
Thank you. Very good.
Okay, thank you.
An hour and